deviates, it will be hard. But let's start with the prayer so that we can come into the right mood, a sacred mood, a divine mood of hearing Hari Katha, Radha Katha, this is actually more dear to Krishna than his own glorification. This is Radharani's glorification. So Krishna will be very merciful upon us if we can hear it, understand it, take it, and maybe implement it in the right mood. So let's say some prayers. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापत्कमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सागण रघुनाथान्वितं सतं सजीवं साधवेतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादां सागण ललिता श्रीशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानंद माधवं श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य ईश्वरं गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः. So, Radharani is a very confidential person. Okay, it's her glories are typically not presented publicly, but you are a very small group, so I'm having this audacity to present anything about Radharani. So please forgive. I'm way out of my depth here, but I'll try to speak something about Radharani. So let's start with. Anybody knows what does Bhagwan mean? What does Bhagwan mean? I thought we'll keep it interactive a little because it's a small group. Everybody should know them. We always say Bhagwan, right? Didn't we just say Sri Radha Krishna Bhagwan ki jai? So what does Bhagwan mean? Okay. Possessor, right? Possessor of Bhag or Aishwarya, right? Of opulences. So Bhag basically means opulences. So like we say someone is Gyanvan, someone is Balwan, right? There are some other Dhanvan, right? So somebody's possessor of wealth, somebody's possessor of Gyan, or somebody's possessor of strength. But when we say Bhag, we mean opulences, right? So Krishna is possessor of all the opulences. Which chapter of Bhagavad Gita does Krishna say all his opulences? Not all, but he mentioned some of his opulences to Arjuna. Which chapter of Bhagavad Gita is that? Let's say who knows? Huh? Yes, 10th chapter, and that chapter is called Opulences of the Absolute, right? Vibhuti Yoga, Opulences of the Absolute. We'll get to that in our Sunday classes. But so Krishna has unlimited opulences. He's called Bhagavan. What are the 6 prominent opulences or vibhutis or Aishwarya Krishna has that are often quoted? There are 6 prominent ones. 6 prominent Aishwarya that everybody in this world wants. And Krishna has them all in unlimited, infinite quantity. Okay, yeah, let's take turns to say. Maybe Nabbe, you can get started. You want to say one? Say any one of the 6. Renunciation. So Krishna has tyag. Okay, renunciation. I won't take examples because but yes, it can be a long class on just the opulences of Krishna. So one is renunciation or tyag. Krishna is most pronounced person. Yes. Power or strength, right? Most powerful, most strength. So Krishna has most strength. Okay, 2. Loving. Beauty, right? Most beauty. Krishna is the most beautiful. Sarvam akarshati iti Krishna. कृष्णा के नाम का ही मतलब है, मैं थोड़ा हिंदी में बोलती हूँ, ओके? कृष्णा के नाम का ही मतलब है कि जो सबको आकर्षित करते हैं, ऑल अट्रैक्टिव। सो कृष्णा इज ऑल ब्यूटीफुल, ऑल अट्रैक्टिव, ओके? ये तो ऐश्वर्या ही है सारे। सो बट आई थिंक यू मीन समथिंग एल्स। फेम, फेम, ओके, आपने दो बोल दिया, धन भी बोल दिया, फेम भी बोल दिया। सो वेल्थी, ही इज मोस्ट फेमस एंड इज मोस्ट वेल्थी. He's so famous that he's famous even amongst atheists, right? Atheists are they're living their existence trying to defy the existence of God. They're writing books on how God does not exist. So he's famous even with atheists, huh? So, and of course, he's famous with devotees. He's famous with everybody. So he's most famous, most wealthy because he has Lakshmi. So he's most famous, most wealthy, most renowned, most beautiful, most powerful. क्या रह गया? एक रह गया। ये सब चीजें सबको चाहिए, राइट? एवरीबडी वांट्स दीज ऐश्वर्या, दीज ऑपुलेंसेस। वन मोर, बट अभी हम क्या कर रहे हैं? हम राधा रानी के बारे में क्या ले रहे हैं? Knowledge. So most knowledgeable, right? So most gyan Krishna has. All the gyan, Vedeshta sarve aham ev vedyo. Vedant krit ved eva chaham, right? I am the source of all knowledge. I gave all the knowledge to Brahmaji in the beginning of time. So he has these 6 opulences. He has all opulences. He has unlimited opulences. So that's why he's called Bhagavan. But there is something, and everybody wants these, right? So if let's say somebody has, let's say Tata Birla, I don't know who's the topmost wealthy person right now, but let's say Tata Birla, Ambani's, yeah, right? They are the topmost, or I don't know, Donald Trump, they're the most wealthy people. So does that mean, okay, so let's say Tata is topmost in the world right now. So does that mean Krishna is number 1 and Tata is number 2? Is that what it means? Why not? कृष्णा के पास सारी है, लेकिन फिर नंबर 2 पे तो कोई होगा ना? Okay, it's elaborated. You're on the right track, but okay, क्यों नहीं? There is a reason. Everything everybody has is coming from Krishna. Krishna has lent his wealth to that person for the time being, right? That's why there is no comparison. That's why there is no second. He's the one without second. He's the topmost without second. So there cannot be second because all the beauty that anybody has is given by Krishna to that person for a time period. All the knowledge somebody has, Krishna can take it away anytime. He can take away the wealth anytime because he gave it for the time being. So he can take away the knowledge. Some people are very proud of their vairagya or of their renunciation. हम तो बड़े वैरागी हैं, हमें दुनिया से कोई लेना देना नहीं. Krishna can take that away. And I'm sure you can think of some examples of certain saints and sages that were lived by apsaras and whatnot, right? So he can take away anything. He can take away strength. He can take away skills, your talent, and he can give that anytime as well. Anytime he wants, he can give it to you because it's his to give, his to take away. So that's why he's one without second. He says in Bhagavad Gita, right? Matta partaram nanyat kinchit asti dhananjaya. There is no comparison. I'm the topmost. So there is no comparison. Okay. But there is something Krishna does not have that he is looking for. He's running behind. He says, मैं अपने आप को बेच देता हूं उन लोगों के लिए जिनके पास ये है. ऐसा क्या है? हमारे पास भी हो सकता है. ऐसा क्या है जो कृष्णा को चाहिए और उनके पास नहीं है? Love, Krishna prem. Because he does not have love for himself. He does not have prem. He does not have. So that's why he says कि पत्रम पुष्पम फलम तोयम यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहम भक्ति उपारतम अश्नामि प्रतत्मना. Right? He says, if with loving devotion you even give me a flower, a fruit, a leaf, water, I will accept it. Because Krishna को क्या चाहिए? When you offer something, what is Krishna accepting out of that? He's not accepting your offering. He has all that already. He has unlimited food. Radha Rani cooks all the food for him. Radha Rani को किसने ये वरदान दिया था? In the material like Bhaum Leela में किसने ये वरदान दिया था कि every day Radha Rani will make a new dish for Krishna. Durvasa Muni, right? Durvasa Muni. I'm just deviating, but I'm saying Krishna can get any amount of food. So all this offering that we are making to Krishna, what is he accepting out of that offering? Just the love. So what is Radha Rani? I want you to understand. I wanted to talk about that, about love. So love is the only thing Krishna does not have. Okay. Imagine कृष्णा का जो प्रेम है सारा, ओके, all the love that Krishna has. Now that love, all this love comes in the form of a person. Okay, that person is Radharani. So Radharani is nothing but love personified. Krishna prem personified. Radha's body, mind, intelligence, words, everything is made of Krishna prem. जैसे हमारा बना ना ऑफ दिस ग्रॉस एलिमेंट्स है ना, या फिर हम बोलते हैं ब्रह्मा जी की बॉडी बनी है इंटेलिजेंस की, ऐसे राधा रानी इज लव पर्सोनिफाइड. So which means if Krishna is the source of all opulences in the world, if Tata and Birla are getting their money from Krishna, then all the devotees, all these acharyas, all these wonderful spiritualists, they are getting their Krishna prem from whom? Radharani. So Radharani is the source of that Krishna prem. So do you understand why they have to be together on the altar? Why Radha and Krishna, they're inseparable? Because Krishna wants that love and Radharani is the person, is the love personified. Okay, so that is Radharani. That is why Radharani's tattva is very difficult for normal people to understand, because nobody has love for Krishna. Nobody is looking for that love. People are just looking for wealth, beauty, all these other things we talked about, knowledge, maybe even tyag. They're looking for those things. Nobody's looking for love. So nobody has any access to Radharani. Okay, so Radharani is very carefully hidden, is a very confidential personality, because she can give love. Okay, this is what Krishna wants. So if somebody can develop even a fraction of that love, if they can receive even a fraction of that love from Radharani, Krishna says कि मैं ऐसे लोगों को अपने आप को बेच देता हूँ. So this is the position of Srimati Radharani. That is the tattva. Tattva means what? Yeah, like the principal substance, right? जैसे कि खीर है, खीर का तत्व क्या है? मिठास, राइट, स्वीट. खीर अगर उसमें मिठास नहीं है तो ये खीर नहीं हो सकती, राइट? सो इट हैज टू बी स्वीट. So tattva means substance of which something is made of. So what is Radharani's tattva? It is prem. It is, so she is love personified. So this is the position of Srimati Radharani. एक चैतन्य चरितमृत में एक अब डिवोटीज हैं. डिवोटी, दैट्स व्हाई यू सी डिवोटीज डू नॉट वांट एनी ऑफ दीज अदर थिंग्स, राइट? Devotees do, that's why we say that once you come in contact with devotees, in contact with Bhagavad Gita, we stop asking, we stop other deities worship, like demigod worship. Why? Because we don't want these things that other deities have to offer. So इसीलिए हम लोग दूसरे किसी की fasting या all these things we stop typically, because we don't want any promotions, any jobs and monies and any green cards and any American citizenship and what else somebody else wants. I just say something. All these things that people want, Krishna devotee will say that I just want Krishna prem, right? So इसलिए क्या बोलते हैं, चैतन्य चरितमृत में बहुत अच्छी वर्स आती है, प्रेम दाना बिना व्यर्थ दरिद्र जीवन, दासा कहे वो वेतन मोरा देहो प्रेम धन. सो डिवोटी क्या बोल रहा है भगवान को? प्रेम धन बिना व्यर्थ दरिद्र जीवन. If in this life I did not earn prem dhan, if I spent my whole life, if I wasted this valuable human life earning all this wealth, all these other things in this life, in this human life, then my jivan is vyarth. Vyarth, daridra jivan. That is a very daridra jivan. So people that do not have Krishna prem actually are very daridra. If at the end of their life you could not achieve the perfection of life, which perfection of life is equal to Krishna prem. If you could not achieve that, then that's व्यर्थ जीवन. Okay, so दासा कहे, सर्वेंट कह रहा है मैंने आपकी इतनी सेवा की है, वेतन मेरा, मेरी सैलरी क्या है? देहो प्रेम धन. So for this service give me prem dhan. So this is the position of devotees, that they want Radharani's mercy, they want this love from Radharani. So this is Radharani tattva. Okay, I think I'm a little late in my slides. Never will be unhappy. So this is Radha Tattva. Okay, so Abhi, let's talk about some other aspects of Radharani. So another way to describe Radharani, I'm just again still going into details of Radha Tattva. Okay, another way to describe Radharani is that Krishna is energetic, and Radharani is energy and energetic. So इसीलिए हम बोलते हैं कि we don't want just Krishna, we don't want to exploit Krishna, right? We have Krishna and Krishna's energy together. We don't separate them. जैसे कि रावण ने दोनों को सेपरेट किया है ना, दुर्योधन ने दोनों को सेपरेट किया है ना, उसको नारायणी सेना चाहिए थी, उसको नारायण नहीं चाहिए थे, रावण को सीता चाहिए थी, राम नहीं चाहिए थे, शूर्पणखा ने उनको सेपरेट किया, उनको राम चाहिए थे, उनको सीता नहीं चाहिए थी. So that's why we worship Radha Rani and Krishna together. If you see in Prabhupada, Prabhupada established all these temples and he put Radha Rani and Krishna together because we don't want just all these opulences from Krishna. We want actually the prem of Radha Rani. So कई लोग बोलते हैं, Prabhupada actually बोलते थे, it's not that I put Krishna next to Radha Rani on the altar, I put Radha Rani I put Krishna next to Radha Rani. Radharani is our main deity. Radharani is our main Aradhya Bhagwan. Radharani is the fountainhead of all the Krishna premas. So since she's our Aradhya Bhagwan, we need Krishna also next to her to support her. But Radharani is the main person on the altar for us. But तत्व में एक बात और भी आती है. So energy and energetic. So Radharani is also called Yog Maya energy. Okay, she is also called internal potency or spiritual energy of the Lord. So you know that Krishna has many energies, right? Krishna has material energy, or which is also called inferior energy, and then Krishna has superior energy or spiritual energy. Radharani is the superior energy. Okay. We are stuck in this world because we have put ourselves in the control of material energy of the Lord. But what do we have to do? We have to change our focus. We have to shift our focus and we have to move from material energy to the spiritual energy of the Lord. तो material energy को इस दुनिया में बोलते हैं माया, right? या फिर महामाया. और spiritual energy मतलब राधा रानी को बोलते हैं योग माया. Okay, anybody familiar with these terms? Mahamaya, Yog Maya, right? So हमको महामाया की अगर हम तरफ रहेंगे, then we will be only hankering after these things of this world, right? We will be very distracted, very absorbed, very entangled in this world. Then we will only we will keep circling in a cycle of birth and death, keep accepting one body after another. But if we shift our focus from Mahamaya to Yog Maya, which is Radha Rani, then we can get Krishna Prema and we can get liberated, we can get free ourselves from this entanglement. So we have to shift our focus from inferior energy of the Lord to the spiritual energy. Okay? So Krishna is के बारे में Bhagavad Gita. Now I wanted to talk a little bit about Bhagavad Gita because many devotees I know are not familiar with Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita mein Krishna actually has directly instructed us to take shelter of Radharani. Okay? Is Radharani's name mentioned in Bhagavad Gita anywhere? No, right? No. Is it mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam? So everybody's familiar with these three books, Bhagavad Gita. What else? Srimad Bhagavatam, right? So we have Bhagavad Gita here. We don't have Srimad Bhagavatam. Oh, we have Srimad Bhagavatam here. Mataji is Srimad Bhagavatam. And the third book is Chaitanya Charitamrita. Okay. So Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna has done is he's just introducing himself, right? He's just giving introduction to who God is. He's just giving introduction who you are. We don't even know who we are. So he's giving introduction to the real self. What is your real identity? Because we are thinking I'm this body, right? So Krishna is revealing that you're not this body, you are the soul. So Krishna is giving very basic introduction about self-realization. He's giving introduction about himself. Main kaun? That's why he presents his Aishwarya Bhav there, right? He presents his opulences in 10th chapter. He presents his universal form in 11th chapter. And a little bit he mentions about bhakti also. He mentions a little bit about love also. He says that take my shelter, become my devotee. Man mana bhav mad bhakto. Madhyaji mam namaskuru. I think you should. So he mentions a little bit about love and devotion or bhakti in Bhagavad Gita. Very little. How many verses are there in Bhagavad Gita? 700 verses. Okay. So does anyone know what are the middle two verses of Bhagavad Gita? What will be middle two? Acha, maybe kids can answer. Agar 700 hai total verses, तो middle verses का क्या number होगा? नहीं नंबर नहीं पूछ रही मैं, like ऐसे पूछ रही हूँ कि 300 होगी या 350 होगी या 400 होगी, क्या होगी? 350 and 351, ठीक है? So anybody knows the कौन सी verse है 350 in Bhagavad Gita? मतलब verse का number 350 नहीं, of course, but it comes in the middle two chapters of Bhagavad Gita. Acha, anybody knows Bhagavad Gita's division? Like how is Bhagavad Gita divided? Bhagavad Gita has how many chapters? Bhagavad Gita has 18 chapters. So let's divide it into six chapters. Okay. First 6 chapters deal with what main topic? First 6 chapter, the first chapter है ना? First 6 chapters का कर्मयोग, right? First अभी हम क्या डिस्कस करें? कर्मयोग डिस्कस कर रहे हैं ना अभी right now. So कर्मयोग. So कर्मयोग continues in second chapter, third chapter, fifth chapter, and in sixth chapter, Krishna mentioned a little bit about Dhyan Yoga also. So first 6 chapters, the main substances, main topics are कर्मयोग. What do the last 6 chapters, like chapter 13 to 18, deal with? What is the main subject matter? Jnana, right? So in the middle chapters will be chapter 7 to 12. What do they deal with? Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga. So Krishna, what he has done is, how Bhagavad Gita is described as like a jewelry box, okay? So there is a box which is a lid and a bottom, right? So the top lid is Karma Yoga, the bottom lid is Jnana Yoga. In the middle, there is this diamond ring or this diamond, which is Bhakti Yoga. Yeah, so chapter 7 to 12 describe a little bit about Bhakti Yoga, where Krishna has revealed his heart. So he's very carefully preserved it in the middle chapters of Bhagavad Gita, so that it's not easily accessible, easily available to everyone. In those middle chapters, from chapter 7 to 12, what will be the even further middle of that? Chapter 9 and 10. So they are called the crown jewels or the crest jewels of Bhagavad Gita. Okay. In chapter 9 come the verse 350 and 351. Okay. Those verses, their numbers are 9.13 and 9.14. Okay. So I want everybody to recite these verses. Let's recite it together. 9.13, Krishna is giving a direct instructions that my devotees take shelter of Radharani. Okay. Also, let's see. Let's recite. Mahatmanastu mam partha devim prakritim ashrita bhajante ananya manaso japa bhutadim avyayam. Let's see what Krishna is saying in this verse. So he's saying, O son of Pritha, those who are not deluded, the great souls, Mahatmanas, Tumam Partha, are under the protection of the divine nature. Okay, Mahatmanas, Tumam Partha, Devim Prakriti Ashrita, Devi Prakriti. Which energy? Prakriti's energy. Which energy? Devi Prakriti. They take shelter of my superior energy, my divine energy. Okay. They are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, original and inexhaustible. So he says, he's basically saying that become this great soul, become this soul that is not deluded, that is intelligent, and take shelter of my divine energy. So Krishna has very indirectly mentioned Radharani here. He has mentioned about this superior potency or superior energy of himself or spiritual energy, which is none other than Yog Maya or Srimati Radharani. Okay, so this is the position of Srimati Radharani, that she is the superior energy of the Lord. She is also called Aladini Shakti. Okay, please remember some of these names: superior energy, spiritual energy, Yog Maya, and another name is Aladini Shakti. Does anyone know what is the meaning of word Alad? प्रहलाद अलाद दाई ने अलाद क्या होता है? Anand, bliss, right? So she's the bliss giving potency. She gives bliss to Krishna, okay, and she gives bliss to all the devotees. So devotees that engage in service of the Lord, the bliss that they feel, the pleasure that they feel, that is coming from Srimati Radharani. The love that they get, the pleasure that they feel. So she's also called pleasure giving potency, or Aladini ka matlab hai pleasure giving potency or bliss giving potency. So she's called Aladini Shakti of the Lord as well. So Krishna says that if you're not deluded, if you're a great soul, if you're a Mahatma, then develop this intelligence and take shelter of my divine energy, my superior energy. So इसके बारे में बहुत सारे राधा कृष्ण का तत्व जो है, like I was telling you, कृष्णा ने बहुत ज्यादा मेंशन नहीं किया इन भगवत गीता. श्रीमद् भागवतम also Shukdev Goswami has not mentioned about Srimati Radharani very much. Okay, because in like I said, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is just introducing himself. And where does Bhagavad Gita end? What is the last message of Bhagavad Gita Krishna gives? Sarva dharman parityaja mam ekam sharanam vraja, that come under my shelter. So he says, surrender unto me. Surrender is the last word of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. So in Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the next level after Bhagavad Gita, what what is done is all the devotees have shown how to surrender to Krishna. Is that right? All the devotees have shown, right? Prahlad has shown how to surrender. Gajendra has shown. We did Uttara's pastime. Queen Kunti has shown. Draupadi has shown. So many devotees have shown how to surrender to the Lord. So Bhagavatam is full of these examples of devotees on how to surrender. Because Krishna just gave this theoretical knowledge, surrender unto me, but he did not give any examples. So devotees through their examples are showing how to surrender to the Lord in Srimad Bhagavatam. But then the next level book, what is the next level book after Srimad Bhagavatam? Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Charitamrita mein Krishna himself shows how to surrender to the Lord. Krishna shows who's Krishna in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes as Krishna. Krishna comes as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he shows by his own example how to surrender to the Supreme Lord. So he shows. So this is Chaitanya Charitamrita. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Radha Rani's tattva, her bhakti, her love, her pastimes are completely given in full. So if somebody does not have Chaitanya Charitamrita, please get a copy. Prabhupada used to say no one should leave their body, no one should die without having read Chaitanya Charitamrita. He used to call it's a Bengali Rasgulla. And you know, Radha Rani is also compared to Rasgulla sometimes. You know how? Because she's pleasure giving potency, right? She gives this nectar of pleasure. So she's that gulla, like she's that sponge gulla that is full of rasa. Huh? So whenever she sees that somebody is making an effort to come towards Krishna, she drops this nectar of love and pleasure for them. So that's why you see this when devotees engage in service, when they start engaging in service, they feel this ever increasing joy, ever increasing love for Krishna, because Radha Rani's Rasgulla's nectar is falling on them. So, but anyway, so in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has completely revealed about Radha Krishna's pastime. So, Chaitanya Charitamrita, he says, Radha Krishna ekatma dui dehadhara ane one bilas rasa asvadana kara. So Radha Krishna ekatma dui dehadhari. There is no difference between Radha and Krishna. Radha and Krishna are non-different from each other. They are both Bhagwan. They are both Bhagwan Tattva, right? They are both Bhagwan. Radharani is also Bhagwan. She's also our Swamini. She's Bhagavad Tattva. But this separate. Typically, we can't separate. Like if I have some energy in my bicep, I cannot put my energy down. Okay, this is my energy. But Radha and Krishna can separate. They have separated each other so that they can enjoy these exchanges with each other, and through their example, they can show people how to exchange in loving, emotional, intimate relationships with the Lord. So rather by separating Radharani, because relationship can be possible with two people, right? Can one person have just a relationship? No, you need two people to have a relationship. So for Krishna to show us how to have a relationship with him, he separated Radharani. So Radha and Krishna have become Dui Dehadhari. They have become two separate persons, the energy and the energetic, and both are showing through their pastimes how to engage, how to serve the Lord, how to give pleasure to the Lord, how to serve him, how to convey love to him, how to express love to him. So that is what Radharani is teaching us. So he has separated his love, and that personification of that love of that Krishna prema is that person is Radharani. और बोलते हैं चैतन्य चरितमृत में राधा पूर्ण शक्ति कृष्णा पूर्ण शक्तिमान दुई वस्तु भेद नहीं शास्त्रेरा प्रमाण. So Radha is Purna Shakti and Krishna is Purna Shaktiman. Radha is the energy and Krishna is Purna Shaktiman. दुई वस्तु भेद नहीं, but there is no difference. Yeah? हम में और उनमें difference है. We are जीव तत्व, they are भगवान तत्व. हम में difference है. But Radha और Krishna में there is no difference. So sometimes, people used to question, like especially in the beginning when Prabhupada established all the so many temples, 108 temples he established, and with Radha Krishna deities in every temple. Radha and Krishna are not married. Why are they on the temple? This is not our Vedic culture. So people that have no knowledge, they're just comparing Radha Krishna, their tattva, their loving relationship, their divine relationship to our mundane, jiva's relationship. So they think, oh, Radharani was just a girlfriend and, cowherd girl in Braja. So, Radharani's tattva is so intricate, so deep, so profound that it's inconceivable for us to even comment on her. And these people would compare her to like a mundane, just a बॉलीवुड में बॉयफ्रेंड गर्लफ्रेंड होते हैं, वो छोड़ के चला गया, उनकी शादी नहीं हुई, उनकी वाइफ तो कोई और थी, उनकी शादी क्यों नहीं हुई राधा कृष्ण की? अक्सर पीपल हैव दिस thought in their head. So this is beyond any of these mundane principles of this world. We're not talking about the jivas of this world that have to get married together to have a sacred relationship. We're talking about the supreme personality of Godhead and his energy, his spiritual, his superior energy. That is the source of all the love in this world. That is the source of all the mercy, the source of all the service, the source of all the pleasure in this world. We're talking about that personality. So this cannot be compared to just like some cowherd girl or some boyfriend girlfriend relationship. This is way beyond our conception. That's why sometimes हमारे दिमाग में वो बॉलीवुड वगैरह का थोड़ा घुसा रहता है. So we're trying to clear that today with this understanding who Radharani. That's why I wanted to spend some time on that. I mean, it's so her tattva is so confidential that not only Krishna did not mention, because Krishna is like, what can I tell these people about Radharani, about my love, about this supreme source of love, when they don't even know about themselves, they don't even know who they are, they think they're this body, they don't even know the nature of this world, they don't even know that they have come into this world to get purified, they don't even know why they're doing activities here, actions here, and what sort of action they should do, and with what intention they should do actions here. They don't even know these basic things. How can I tell them about my love? That's way beyond their understanding. So he said, okay, I can tell something about myself. So he tells Arjuna in 10th chapter in opulences, I'll tell you something about my opulences, but we cannot go into details here. Similarly, in Srimad Bhagavatam also, Shukdev Goswami does not comment about Radharani at all. Do you know who is Shukdev Goswami in the spiritual world? पैरेट शुक शुक किसके शुक राधा रानी के तोते हैं वो उनको भागवतम किसने सिखाई इन स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड राधा रानी ने so he is such a loyal sold out servant to Radha Rani that if we start speaking about him he will be he will fall down unconscious for 45 days, and he did not have 45 days. He has to present Srimad Bhagavatam knowledge to Parikshit Maharaj in 7 days and 7 nights. There is no 45 days to fall down unconscious. Plus, remember that in that assembly, there were all kinds of people. There were Gyanis, Dhyanis, like people that are not really looking for love of Godhead. There are all kinds of sages and saints there. So he wanted to cater to different people. So he did not really touch about Radharani. Still, he included about Radharani indirectly. I'll show you those verses also. But anyways, in Bhagavad Gita, ultimately Krishna, the essence of Bhagavad Gita is that Krishna keeps saying over and over again that only my devotee, only by devotional service, only by love for me can you know me. So I can give you all this knowledge, but unless you cultivate this love for me, you cannot really know me. So here he says, भक्त्यात्वानन्य शक्या अहम एवं विदो अर्जुना ज्ञान्तुम द्रष्टुम च तत्त्वेन प्रवेष्टुम च परन्तपा कि भक्ति से ही मुझे जान सकते हो ज्ञान्तुम द्रष्टुम ज्ञान मतलब जान सकते हो द्रष्टुम देख सकते हो प्रवेष्टुम मेरे लीलाओं में प्रवेश कर सकते हो यू कैन एंटर इनटू माय लीलास ओनली विद भक्ति भक्त्यात्वा अनन्य शक्या देयर इज ओनली विद exclusive pure devotional service with nothing else. So, and then later on also he says, many verses he says, I'm just presenting to you that how in Bhagavad Gita also the concept of Radharani, how the concept of Bhakti Yoga, she's called Bhakti Devi also. So there are so many names, you have already mentioned, Radha Naam is very dear to Radharani, okay? So if you see that in our temples, the Krishna's name keeps changing, right? It's Govinda or Gopinath, Radha Govinda, Radha Gopinath, Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Raman, or kaun? Radha Gopijan Vallabh, Kunj Bihari, Radha Madhav, huh? They keep changing. But Radha's name stays same because Radha name is very dear to Krishna. क्यों? क्योंकि राधा कहाँ से आया है? किस word से आया है? आराधना. आराधना. आराधना means the worship of Lord. So आराधना से आता है राधा. So राधा को worship या कृष्णा की का प्रेम या उनकी सेवा बहुत ज्यादा dear है. So that's why she likes to stick with that name Radha. But she's known as Yogmaya. She's also known as Bhakti Devi. So Krishna has glorified Bhakti Devi in Bhagavad Gita, as I was saying. So this is another verse in 18th chapter towards the end. Krishna says that Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschashmi tatvata tato mam tatvato gyatva vishte tadanantaram. Bhaktya, only my devotee can know me. Okay, and they can transcend this material world and all its mundane, ordinary things, and they can vishte tad anantaram. Those anant sky में, in the spiritual sky they can enter. अच्छा, अगर आराधना होता है वर्शिप ऑफ कृष्णा, सेवा ऑफ कृष्णा, एक और वर्ड होता है जिसमें राधा राधा आता है। पर अगर राधा के अगेंस्ट जाओ तो उसको बोलते हैं अपराध। ठीक है, तो जैसे आराधना होता है टू टेक शेल्टर ऑफ राधा रानी एंड टू वर्शिप कृष्णा, ऐसे अपराध होता है टू गो अगेंस्ट राधा रानी, टू मीनिंग टू रियली ऑफेंड समवन। सो अपराध का मतलब होता है ऑफेंड करना। सो अपराध जो है वो राधा रानी को बिल्कुल भी प्लीजिंग नहीं है, और आराधना जो है वो राधा रानी को बहुत प्लीजिंग है। That's a little bit clear. Acha, so this is, so I was talking about, there are two middle verses. So we talked about the verse 350, which was 9.13, Mahatmanas tu mam partha, devim prakritim ashrita. Right? Ki my Mahatmas, the great souls will take shelter of my divine energy. Then Krishna talks about next thing. Okay, so these two things that are very dear to Krishna, he has preserved in the very center of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, only people that will make it to that portion of Bhagavad Gita will get this. But as devotees, we are supposed to spread this, we are supposed to preach this, so we're already giving everyone this confidential knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So this chapter 9 is called the most confidential knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. It is called the king of knowledge, Raj Vidya. So this is Raj Vidya. Raj Vidya means king of all knowledge, and Raj Guhyam means king of all confidential knowledge or all secrets, king of all secrets. So Krishna says Raj Vidya Raj Guhyam. मैं आप तुमको king, the topmost confidential knowledge and topmost knowledge बताऊंगा. So this is the center of that topmost knowledge. So what is he saying? पहले उन्होंने कहा कि राधा रानी का शेल्टर लो, अब क्या बोल रहे हैं? क्या क्या करो? सततं कीर्तयन्तु मां ये जना सततं कीर्तयन्तु मां यतन्तश्च दृढव्रता नमस्यन्तश्च मां भक्त्या नित्ययुक्ता उपासते. So Krishna says here, सततम कीर्तयन्तु माम. एक बार प्रभुपाद से किसी ने पूछा, आप बोलते हो that we should chant 16 rounds every day, 16 rounds of Hare Krishna महामंत्र. तो ये कहाँ लिखा है? ये कहाँ लिखा है कि 16 माला करो? तो प्रभुपाद ने कहा, ये तो कहीं नहीं लिखा, ये तो मैंने तुम्हें दिया है 16 माला. Actually, you should be chanting the whole day, the whole time, because कृष्णा ने तो सारा करने को बोला. वो तो मैंने mercifully बोला है 16 माला कर लो, that's enough, because 16 माला will take only 2 hours. Right, 1.5 to 2 hours. But Krishna's expectation is Satatam Kirtayantu Mam. Sara time mera kirtan karo. So what are you doing? I'm very merciful here. I'm only giving you 16 rounds. So Prabhupada, you cannot beat him in any debate. He is very, very, very smart comebacks. So he said, Satatam Krishna said, Satatam Kirtayantu Mam Yatantascha Dridvata. Yatan karo. जैसे अभी आप यहाँ पे आए, ये यतन लगता है, right? It takes effort. Yatan means effort. एकादशी करते हैं, fasting, it takes effort, right? So all these things, the कीर्तन करते हैं, chanting करते हैं, it takes effort. यतन्तश्च दृढ़व्रता, दृढ़व्रत होके, with determination, do this effort. क्योंकि हम बोलते हैं ना कैसे होगा, कैसे करेंगे. He said यतन्तश्च दृढ़व्रता, नमस्यन्तश्च मां भक्त्या. My devotee will pay obeisances to me and nitya yukta upasate. Again he says nitya yukta. All the time, every day, upasate, they will worship me. So they will do my worship every day. So this here Krishna is talking about chanting of the holy names. And in chapter 10 also Krishna says that कि सभी यज्ञ में से मैं क्या हूँ, क्या बोलते हैं, जपा यज्ञ. I'm the japa yajna. So he said, so if you read chapter 10, it's very nice. He says कि मैं सभी जैसे कि राक्षसों में मैं या दैत्यों में मैं प्रहलाद हूँ, देवताओं में मैं इंद्र हूँ, सभी इंद्रियों में मैं मन हूँ, सभी पर्वतों में मैं हिमालय हूँ, और सभी रिवर्स में मैं गंगा हूँ, सभी पांडवों में मैं अर्जुन हूँ, वॉरियर्स में मैं राम हूँ. Like that he gives all his opulences. I'm the best, I'm the topmost amongst each and every category. So he says amongst all the yagyas, so all the yagyas that you can do, I'm the japa yagya, okay, which means chanting of the holy names. So Krishna has, it keeps going on. तो मैं आपको एक फास्ट टाइम सुनाती हूँ क्या होता है. By the way, this is in Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Who's chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra? 1 round, 2 round, 4 rounds, 8 round, कुछ भी चलेगा. 4 rounds. You don't have to tell me, but just by raising of the hands, and especially kids, who's chanting? Okay. ठीक है. So you will see Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita himself, right, that the chanting of the holy names and japa yajna. So आपने वृंदावन कौन कौन गया? अच्छा, वृंदावन कौन कौन गया? ओके. वृंदावन में क्या किसके नाम का जप करते हैं? राधे राधे, राइट. अगर किसी को गाली भी देनी है, गुस्सा भी करना है, तो एक बार मुझे याद है हम जैसे जा रहे थे तो वो ऑटो वाला से गया, दूसरे ऑटो, रुकते रुकते ऐसे ऐसे कर दो, लाइक गाली भी देनी है तो मतलब वो ऐसे गाली नहीं, मतलब गुस्सा भी करना है तो राधे राधे, हट नहीं रहे जैसे कोई कुछ भी करना है, गुस्सा, इरिटेशन, अनोयंस है ना, जो भी, और प्यार तो ऑफ कोर्स है ना, राधे राधे. वो राधे राधे की टोन चेंज होगी बस, बट राधे राधे करते, राइट. सो दिस इज द महिमा ऑफ राधा नाम. Now in Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we have both Radha and Krishna's name. Again, because of the same concept that we do not separate energy and energetic. Okay? क्यों? क्योंकि हमको, अच्छा अगर हम राधा नाम ले रहे हैं तो कौन खुश हो रहा है हमसे? Who's getting pleased? कृष्णा. तो हमें किसको प्लीज करना है? हमें कृष्णा से को प्लीज करना है या राधा रानी को? नहीं, राधा रानी को प्लीज करना है. हमें तो प्रेम चाहिए ना, वो तो राधा रानी के पास है. So we have to please Radha Rani. We have nothing to do with Krishna. ये तो दुनिया में बोलने के लिए बोला जाता है कृष्णा कृष्णा, लेकिन हमें प्लीज किसको करना है? राधा रानी. Radha Rani has two opulences that Krishna does not have. One, she has the love, right? Two, that she can control Krishna. She can control Krishna. That's why Prabhupada की ये prayer थी. Prabhupada used to say, "Oh my dear Radharani, please tell your Krishna something about me." ठीक है. उनके जो father थे, Prabhupada के father, before Prabhupada was born, he said, "Please send me a devotee of Radharani." And then when he was born, he said, "Please make my child a devotee of Radharani." So हमको राधा रानी का भक्त बनना है. So this should be very clear. कृष्णा ने डायरेक्टली बोला है, महात्मानस्तु माम पार्थ देवीं प्रकृतिम आश्रिता. इसको आप अपना दिमाग में डाल लीजिए. तो हमको राधा रानी को प्लीज करना है, तो हमें किसका नाम लेना पड़ेगा? कृष्णा का. तो हम सिर्फ राधे राधे नहीं बोल के चल सकते. So वृंदावन में चलता है राधे राधे, लेकिन we are not, in Vrindavan we have to please Radha Rani. We have to say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So we have to. So जब हम हरे बोलते हैं तो कौन देखता है हमारी तरफ? कृष्णा. और जब हम कृष्णा बोलते हैं तो कौन देखता है हमारी तरफ? राधा रानी. तो हम राधा कृष्णा दोनों का नाम ले रहे हैं, इसलिए हमें हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र का जाप करना है. बट दिस इज द glories of Radha Rani's name. The name Radha is fresh, beautiful, charming nectar. Name Krishna is sweet, wonderfully condensed milk. Oh my hunger-stricken tongue, enrich these with the fragrant camphor of rag and drink them at every moment. एक बार राधा रानी के साथ क्या हुआ? एक बार मैं आपको एक पास्ट टाइम सुनाती हूँ. So this happened in the spiritual world. Krishna is always late. Everybody knows that Krishna is always late. Krishna के late होने के बहुत सारी लीलाएं. I can tell you some of them. Krishna is always late in meeting Radha Rani. Okay? एक बार वो लेट आए तो राधा रानी, वो आए भी नहीं थे अभी तक. राधा रानी was saying कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा, वो कृष्णा का नाम ले रही थी. तो ललिता सखी, everybody knows that Radha Rani has 8 prominent sakhis. So ललिता सखी जो उनकी बहुत क्लोज हैं, और ललिता सखी is a little bit older than Radha Rani. And she's very protective towards Radharani. Okay, so she gets upset that Krishna is because Asht Sakhis, 8 Sakhis, the prominent Sakhis of Radharani, are sold out devotees of Radharani. Okay, they protect her. They're very loving and serving towards her, and they don't have anything much to do with Krishna. Okay, so ललिता सखी को बहुत गुस्सा आया कि कृष्णा हमेशा लेट आता है, हमेशा तंग करता है राधा रानी को, और ये क्यों इनका नाम लेती रहती है. So Lalita Sakhi chastised Radharani. चुप करो, मत लो कृष्णा का नाम. That rascal is always late, always hurting you. वो गया होगा चंद्रावली के कैंप में. चंद्रावली, is the contemporary of Radharani. So don't worry about him. Okay, don't say his name. So this is a verse that Radharani spoke to Lalita Sakhi. Okay, this verse was heard by Roop Manjari. So after Sakhis are मंजरीज. अष्ट सखीज के बाद कौन आती है? मंजरीज. मंजरीज के बाद दूसरी गोपीज. तो रूप मंजरी कौन है? हमसे क्या लेना देना है रूप मंजरी का? रूप मंजरी हैज कम एज विच आचार्य? उनकी बुक्स है यहाँ पर. Rup Goswami. So Rup Manjari. So all our acharyas are of Manjari Bhav. Okay, they're all Manjari. So like for example, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is which Manjari? Kamal. Kamal Nayan Manjari. Kamal Manjari. Sorry, Kamal Manjari. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is Kasturi Mani Manjari. Like that, they're all Manjari Bhav. Okay, they're all Manjaris. So Rup Goswami ne ye sun li conversation between Lalita Sakhi and Radharani. And this verse was recited by Rup Goswami in Chaitanya Charitamrit, quoted from Srimati Radharani. तो उन्होंने जो spiritual sky में सुनी थी ये verse, spiritual world में सुनी थी, Rup Goswami said this verse and he said, तुंडे तांडवी निरतिम वितन्ते तुंडावली शब्दलभ्यते कृष्णा क्रोड कदम्बिनी घटयते करनार्बुदेभ्यः चेता प्राङ्गणा संगिनी विजयते सर्वेन्द्रियाणां कृति नो जाने जनिता कियाद्भिरमृतये कृष्णेति वर्णाद्वयी. So Radharani बोलती है, how can I stop chanting the names of Krishna? I do not know how much nectar the two syllables Krishna have produced. When the holy name of Krishna is chanted, it appears to dance within the mouth. We then desire many, many mouths. When that name enters the whole of the ears, we desire many millions of ears. And when the holy name dances in the courtyard of the heart, it conquers the activities of the mind, and therefore all the senses become inert. So this is Radharani's attachment to Krishna's name. Now you see why we can't just say Radhe Radhe. We have to chant Krishna's names because Radharani is very merciful towards, because she herself is so attached to chanting Krishna's name. So when she sees somebody chanting Krishna's name, she is very merciful towards them and she will grant them Krishna Prem. She will grant them that love, that nectar, that bliss, the pleasure that we were talking about before. I had some verses from Shikshashtakam. Would you like to sing Shikshashtakam or would you like to, or should we do that at the end? Okay. Okay, I'll just tell you briefly. So Shikshashtakam is a collection of 8 verses. Okay, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who came about 500 years back. Everybody's familiar with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Yes. Okay. So who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? He's the जोर से बोलो. He's not incarnation. He is Radha and Krishna. He is Krishna. He is Krishna himself. So Shri Chaitanya, खुल के बोलो. He is Krishna himself, right? He is Krishna who has come in the mood of Radharani. So that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave these 8 verses of Shikshashtakam. Okay. The first verse is basically, I'll just give you an import. It's talking about हमारे जैसे लोगों के बारे में कि जिनका कोई मन नहीं लगता नाम लेने में, but they should still chant the holy names because it will clean the mirror of their heart. चेतो दर्पण मार्जनम. दर्पण होता है mirror, चेतो होता है mind या heart या consciousness. So it will clean the consciousness. Okay. And this is the purification. So even if we do not have any intention to chant the names, we do not have any desire to chant the holy name, we should chant for purification. I will tell you how this Shikshashtakam is leading to Radharani. Okay. So the first is somebody like us who has no attachment to holy name, no anurag, no rag for holy names, and they are just discipline way में chant कर रहे हैं. मन नहीं भी लग रहा फिर भी कर रहे हैं क्योंकि हमें बोला गया है करने को. तो हम करके देखते हैं क्या होगा. नेक्स्ट चीज क्या होगी, फिर आपको समझ आएगा. नाम नाम अकारी बहुधा निज सर्वा शक्ति. कृष्ण ने इतने नाम दिए हैं और इतनी अपनी पोटेंसी भर दी है उन नामों में. धीरे धीरे आपको नाम की वैल्यू समझ आने लगेगी. आपको समझ आएगा कृष्णा इतने मर्सीफुल है, उन्होंने इतने नाम दिए हैं और उन्होंने उन नामों में अपनी शक्ति डाल दी है. मैं देख रहा हूँ कि मेरा हार्ट क्लीन हो रहा है, धीरे धीरे मेरे अनर्थास जा रहे हैं. माई अनवांटेड क्वालिटीज, माई अनवांटेड डिजायर्स, my unwanted enjoyment in this world, all these things that I want in this world, they're slowly, I'm getting detached from these things. तो कितनी शक्ति है इनमें, निज सर्व शक्ति, सारी शक्ति भर दी है कृष्ण ने. तो आपको रियलाइज होगा कि मर्सी क्या है लॉर्ड की थ्रू दीज नेम्स. फिर आपको क्या होगा, त्रिनादपि सुनिचेना, फिर आपको टॉलरेंस डेवलप होगी. त्रिनादपि सुनिचेना का मतलब होता है तिनके जैसी हम्बल हो जाओगे. यू विल बिकम हम्बल लाइक अ ब्लेड ऑफ ग्रास. दुनिया में कितने भी झंडे गाड़ लोगे फिर भी यू विल बिकम वेरी हम्बल लाइक अ ब्लेड ऑफ ग्रास जस्ट बाय चैंटिंग होली नेम्स.
And tarorapi sahishnuna, you will become more tolerant than a tree. So you'll become humble like a blade of grass and more tolerant than a. तो आपको धीरे धीरे व्यक्ति बदल रहा है, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हो रही है, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ हार्ट, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ कैरेक्टर, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ पर्सनालिटी हो रही है. अब आप एक ऑर्डिनरी जीवा से अब आप एक डिवोटी बन रहे हो, हु इज डेवलपिंग, हु इज चेंजिंग, हु इज डेवलपिंग दिस डिटैचमेंट एंड अट्रैक्शन टुवर्ड्स, डिटैचमेंट फ्रॉम महामाया एंड अट्रैक्शन टुवर्ड्स योग माया हो रही है. ठीक है. फिर क्या होगा, फिर इतनी वैरागी की स्टेज आ जाएगी, रिनाउंस स्टेज आ जाएगी, दैट यू विल से ना धनम ना जन्म ना सुंदरिम, आई डोंट वांट एनी धन, आई डोंट वांट जन्म, लाइक ऐसे जन्म मतलब हाई बर्थ, ना सुंदरिम, ना ही मुझे कोई बहुत सुंदर स्पाउस चाहिए, कविताम व जगदीश काम है, मुझे कोई कवि या फिलोसोफर या कोई बहुत बड़ा स्कॉलर भी नहीं बनना. मम जन्मनी जन्मनी ईश्वरे, प्लीज गिव मी, ओ ईश्वर गिव मी दिस बेनेडिक्शन की जन्म जन्म भवता भक्ति रहे तु की तो आई शुड एंगेज इन योर प्योर डिवोशनल सर्विस. धीरे धीरे चेंज हो रहा है ना, राइट. चेतो दर्पण मार्जिन से कहां तक पहुंच गए. ठीक है, वैराग आ गया. और फिर क्या होगा, अई नंद तनुजा किंकरम, वो उनको उस डिवोटी को समझ आने लगेगा, वो भगवान के नाम लेते हुए, जिसके लिए पहले उसको कोई अट्रैक्शन नहीं थी, अब वो नाम लेते हुए रोने लगेगा. उसको इतनी अट्रैक्शन, इतनी अटैचमेंट हो जाएगी नाम के लिए, कृष्णा के लिए. नाम इज नॉट डिफरेंट फ्रॉम कृष्णा, राइट. अभिन्नत्वम नाम नामिना, नाम और नामी में कोई भिन्न, कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है, कोई अभिन्नत्वम है वो. तो वो रोने लगेगा कृष्णा के लिए. तो उसको फिर क्या होगा, बहुत ज्यादा रोएगा. देखो, नयन क्राई एंड फील, क्राई भी करेगा और एक्सटेसी फील होगी रोने पर. ये वो रोना नहीं है जो दुनिया में लोग रोते हैं दुखी होके, ये एक्सटेसी वाला रोना है. दिस इज राधा रानी's mercy flowing. Now this is giving pleasure. This crying is because you're feeling the love of Godhead, right? तो क्या होगा, नयनम गलाद अश्रुधारन, आंखों से ऐसे पानी बहेगा. और वदनम गदगदा हृदया गिरा, जब कुछ बोलोगे, जब नाम लोगे, जब कीर्तन करोगे, तो अपने आप गले में से आवाज नहीं निकल पाएगी, ट्रेम्बलिंग होगी, ट्रेमर्स आएंगे, ट्रेम्बलिंग होगी. ठीक है, ऐसे होने लगेगा. तो नाम ग्रहणते भविष्यति, और नाम छोड़ोगे नहीं, क्योंकि देखो नाम लेने से क्या क्या हो गया है ना. तो अब मैं सारा टाइम नाम लूंगा क्योंकि ऐसा हो रहा है. और अब आपको गोपी भाव आने लगेगा. गोपी भाव क्या है, युगाय तम निमेशेना, कि अगर आप मुझे एक पल के लिए भी नहीं दिखोगे तो ये सारा दुनिया जो है ये void लगेगी. इट विल लुक वेकेंट, इट विल लुक मिथ्या, इट विल लुक फॉल्स. Okay, everything will be void, everything will be vacant if you are lost even for a second from my eyes. जैसे रास लीला में जब कृष्णा छुप जाते थे गोपी से, तो वो रोती थी और उनको everything was void and vacant for them, right? वो वाली सिचुएशन आ जाएगी. So they say शून्यताम जगत सर्वम विरेहना गोविंदा विरेहना में, right? So the whole jagat will look shunyatam, it will become zero, it will become null and void in your absence, O Govinda. And then this is Radha Bhav. So Gopi Bhav and this is Radha Bhav. This one says आश्लिष्य वा पाद्रतं पिनष्टु माम् अदर्शनं मर्महतं करोतु वा यथा तथा विदधातु लम्पटो मत प्राणनाथस्तु स एव नापरा. तो यहाँ पे राधा भाव है. यहाँ पे राधा रानी क्या बोल रही हैं कि वो लंपट, लंपट कौन होता है, somebody who belongs to everyone. कृष्णा belongs to everyone, right? Yet हमको क्या लगना चाहिए कि कृष्णा is only mine, कृष्णा is mine, ऐसा फीलिंग होनी चाहिए. मैं कृष्णा का हूँ और कृष्णा मेरे हैं, ऐसा लगना चाहिए. जबकि कृष्णा तो लंपट है, वो तो सभी के हैं. लंपट होता है लाइक अ प्ले बॉय who belongs to everyone, but Krishna is the only purusha that can be a playboy. Okay, only purusha that can belong to everyone. So she says कि you do whatever you want with me. May padratam pinashtuma, maybe you will trample my heart, maybe you will break my heart, maybe you will destroy all my hopes, everything, but कुछ भी करो, यथा तथा वो विदधातु लंपटो, किसी भी कंडीशन में रखो. दिस इज द मूड ऑफ द प्योर डिवोटीज दैट आर इन राधा भाव. गृह ठाको, वन्य ठाको, सुखे ठाको, दुखे ठाको, राइट? एनी विच वे हरि सदा बोले ठाको. सो शी सेज मत प्राण नाथस तू सैवा, माय लॉर्ड of life will always be you, napara. This is ananya bhakti, this is pure exclusive devotional service. This is the pure Radha Bhav. So this word, this Shikshashtakam prayers, this is the only 8 things that Krishna as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave to this world. He did not write any other literature. All his disciples, Jeev Goswami, Rup Goswami, they wrote all the other literature. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself only wrote this. He said that we have to go from Cheto Darpan Marjanam se we have to come to this, that mat prananathas sa eva napara, that you are my only Lord of my life and nobody else is my Lord. So this is Radha Bhav. So this is the separation, you know, Radha Rani feels separation. कई बार जैसे मैं पहले बोल रही थी, people say उनकी शादी क्यों नहीं हुई? So this is not, first of all, you know, we don't need to bind the Lord, and these laws are made by Lord for us to keep our senses in control. This is not meant for him. But also this is to see, to show how separation from Krishna feels like. So Radha Rani's separation, you know, her love is very intense, we know that, right? But her separation is even more intense. उसको ऐसे बोलते हैं, this is Vipralamba Bhav or Viraha Agni. This is a very slow fire. So Krishna shows that how my devotees, when they're separated from me, like we are separated from Krishna, how my devotees, when they're separated from me, they're constantly chanting my names, they're constantly engaged in my remembrance. So एक बार क्या होता है? Does everybody know who Uddhav ji is? Uddhav ji, Uddhav, Shri Uddhav is a Krishna's friend, right? Krishna's cousin भी है, friend है, और advisor, counselor भी है in Dwarka, right? He's a pure devotee of the Lord. So Uddhav ji को शिक्षा मिली है बृहस्पति से. बृहस्पति is the teacher of demigods, right? So एक बार कृष्णा जब द्वारका में रह रहे थे, Krishna has left Vrindavan, Krishna sent Uddhav ji to give a letter to gopis. उन्होंने कहा उनको जाके कुछ सिखाओ, कुछ योग के बारे में, ध्यान के बारे में, कुछ ऐसा सिखाओ. ओके, सो उद्धव जी जाते हैं वृंदावन, ठीक है, गोपीस को योग सिखाएंगे. सो गोपीस को बताते हैं कि देखो ऐसा करो कि ध्यान में बैठो और कृष्णा का नाम लो, कृष्णा के बारे में सोचो, कृष्णा का नाम लो, का जप करो. तो गोपीस उनकी तरफ देखती हैं, तुम्हारा दिमाग ठीक है? We are chanting Krishna's name continuously. We cannot stop seeing Krishna everywhere. You see Krishna in the tree? We can't stop. We are continuously crying for Krishna since he has left. हमको योग में बैठ के और कृष्णा के बारे में सोचना है. We can. So this is not the problem that we have. Our problem is that we have to sit in yog, in dhyan, so we have to focus on the holy names, right? We have to focus on Krishna. Their problem is their mind is full of Krishna. It will not go away anywhere. So they are fully focused on Krishna. तो उनको तो एक बार क्या हुआ, ऐसे देखा, ब्रजवासी ने देखा, जो एल्डर गोपास थे, सारी गोपीज ऐसे योग में बैठे हैं. तो उन्होंने कहा कि किन पे ध्यान लगा रहे हो? उन्होंने कहा किसी पे ध्यान नहीं लगा रहे, लेकिन कृष्णा से ध्यान नहीं हट रहा. सोच रहे हैं कि शायद ऐसे योग में बैठे तो शायद कृष्णा दिमाग से निकल जाए. सो हमको योग में बैठना पड़ता है कृष्णा पे ध्यान लगाने के लिए, उनको योग में बैठना पड़ता है कृष्णा से ध्यान हटाने के लिए. सो दैट इज द गोपी भाव, दैट इज द राधा भाव. तो इसके बारे में एक बड़ी अच्छा व्रज में एक तो वो बोलती हैं, एक बहुत अच्छा सॉन्ग भी है, आई डोंट नो हाउ टू सिंग इट, बट बेसिकली वो बोलती हैं कि तुम बोलते हो मन लगाओ कृष्णा में, हमारे पास तो एक ही मन है, वो मन तो नहीं, कृष्णा में मन नहीं, योग में मन लगाओ, हमारे पास तो एक ही मन है, वो कृष्णा में लगा हुआ है. ओ उद्धव मन ना भयो 10-20, ये गाना था आपको? हाँ हाँ हाँ, बहुत सुंदर सॉन्ग है ये. हाँ. तो वो बोलती है कि मन ना भाई, हमारे पास 10-20 मन नहीं, हमारे पास एक ही मन है. तो हमारी क्या है, हमारा मन दुनिया में लगा हुआ है, कृष्णा पे नहीं लगता. उनका मन दुनिया में नहीं लगता, सिर्फ कृष्णा पे ही लगता है. और वो ट्राई करते हैं कि किसी तरीके से काम में या घर पे या दुनिया में मन लग जाए. तो वो उसके बारे में ब्रज भाषा में बोलते हैं, उद्धो शुद्धो हो गया सुन गोपिन के बोल, ज्ञान बजाए डुगडुगी बाजत प्रेम का ढोल. तो उसको जो ज्ञान देने आए थे, वो अपना ज्ञान योगा और ध्यान योगा सिखाने आए थे, उसकी डुगडुगी मतलब जैसे थोड़ी सी नॉइज, और गोपीज ने बजा दिया प्रेम का ढोल. सो दैट इज द सिचुएशन दैट हैपेंड विद उद्धव जी. तो अच्छा, ये किसको पता है, ये पास टाइम, ये जो राइट साइड में, हाँ ये जो लेफ्ट साइड में दिख रहा है, ये पास टाइम, ये किसी को पता है क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? हाँ, सो क्या होता है इसमें? So इसमें क्या होता है, एक बार Radha and Krishna were sitting together. Like Krishna is sitting with his friends and Radharani was sitting, and Krishna saw that a bumblebee is bothering, annoying Radharani. उनके face पे आके बैठ रही है बार बार. Okay, तो उन्होंने अपने friend को, कृष्णा ने बोला, कौन से फ्रेंड को बोला? मधुमंगल। मधुमंगल जो है वो कृष्णा का थोड़ा प्लम्पी रोटन ऐसे फ्रेंड है, उसको बोला कि मधुमंगल को, ये बी जो है बम्बल बी इज बॉदरिंग राधा रानी, कैन यू गेट हर अवे फ्रॉम राधा रानी। तो मधुमंगल ने उसको कुछ करके भगा दिया और वो जोर जोर से बोलने लगा कि कृष्णा, मधु चला गया, मधु चला गया। जोर जोर से बोलना, अब कभी नहीं आएगा, अब कभी नहीं आएगा, चला गया। Radharani has so much intense separation from Krishna that when she heard these words, even though Krishna is sitting right there, she fainted. She cried and then she fainted because she's thinking Madhu matlab Krishna chala gaya aur kabhi nahi aayega. So, so उनके वहां होते हुए भी she is she's thinking, this is a very famous, इसको बोलते हैं bumblebee pastime. So she's thinking that Madhu चला गया मतलब Krishna चले गए and will not come back. So this is that story. हाँ, वो इसलिए भी कि वो ब्लैक है। तो वहां पे वो इतना रोई कि वहां पर अभी भी एक सरोवर है, उसको प्रेम सरोवर बोलते हैं, वृंदावन में प्रेम सरोवर है उसका नाम। So this is the, this is the separation that Radharani feels. She sees Krishna everywhere. So in Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says, Krishna keeps giving this Gopi bhav, this Radha bhav to us throughout Bhagavad Gita slowly, क्योंकि हम लोगों की अभी इतनी है नहीं potential to grasp this concept of Radharani. So he just gives these concepts. He says, यो मां पश्यति सर्वत्र सर्वं च मयि पश्यति तस्याहं न प्रणश्यामि स च मे न pranashyati. For those who see me everywhere and see all things in me, I am never lost, nor are they ever lost to me. So this is the Radha bhav, Gopi bhav, that they're seeing Krishna everywhere, in all things. वो जमुना में भी, काली जमुना में भी उनको कृष्णा दिखते हैं, और कदम के पेड़ में भी कृष्णा दिखते हैं, और बम्बल बीज में भी, और जब कुछ म्यूजिक बजता है तो उसमें भी कृष्णा की फ्लूट सुनाई देती है, और cows में भी, और parrots में भी, और peacocks में भी, और monkeys में भी. So every which way they remember Krishna and his pastimes. अच्छा, फिर क्या होता है? अब भगवत गीता में कृष्णा एक वर्स बोलते हैं, बहुत ही सुंदर फेमस वर्स है। कृष्णा बोलते हैं 4th चैप्टर में, 4th चैप्टर इज कॉल्ड ट्रांसेंडेंटल नॉलेज. ओके, सो ही सेज, ये यथा माम प्रपद्यन्ते ताम्स तथैव भजाम्यहम् मम वर्तमानुवर्तन्ते मनुष्य पार्थ सर्वशः. He says, ये यथा माम प्रपद्यन्ते. अच्छा, अब इसका क्या मतलब है? Okay, first of all, tell me, is Krishna partial or impartial? ऐसा लगता है ना कृष्णा डिवोटीज के लिए बहुत पार्शियल हैं, जो वो चाहते हैं वो करते हैं कृष्णा, राइट? और ऐसा लगता है कि डीमंस वगैरह के लिए तो इम्पार्शियल है, उनको तो सजा मिलती है. सो इज कृष्णा पार्शियल और इम्पार्शियल? इसका क्या, ये ट्रिक क्वेश्चन है. इसका क्या चॉइस है? ए पार्शियल, बी इम्पार्शियल. कृष्णा इम्पार्शियल होना चाहिए, राइट? क्योंकि ही इज अ सुप्रीम फादर. फादर तो जैसा भी बच्चा हो, ही शुड बी इम्पार्शियल. बट पार्शियल भी ठीक लगता है, क्योंकि कृष्णा इज ऑल्सो लाइक लेट्स से जज, या अगर आपने कोई गलती की है तो सजा तो मिलेगी. अगर आप टीचर हो और आपने टेस्ट में ठीक से नहीं लिखा तो मार्क्स तो कम मिलेंगे, राइट? सो पार्शियल भी है और इम्पार्शियल भी है क्योंकि फादर है. तो क्या सही आंसर है? वो इस वर्ड्स का मतलब है. यस, क्या? सी मीन्स व्हाट? Krishna is neither partial nor impartial. Krishna is reciprocal. Reciprocal means ये यथा माम प्रपद्यन्ते, जिस भाव में आप मेरे पास आओगे, जितना मेरी तरफ आओगे उतना ही मैं आपकी तरफ आऊंगा. हाँ, जिस भाव में आप आओगे. अगर आप मुझसे एनिमोसिटी करोगे, if you're fighting with me like Kamsa, if you're envious towards me, then I will punish you. And if you are coming towards me with love, with affection, you want to develop your relationship with me, then I will exchange in that way, right? अगर आपको मुझसे वात्सल्य भाव चाहिए तो वात्सल्य मिलेगा, माधुर्य चाहिए तो माधुर्य मिलेगा, साख्य चाहिए तो साख्य, जो भी चाहिए वो मिलेगा, राइट? ये यथा माम प्रपद्यन्ते. In whatever way people surrender unto me, I reciprocate accordingly. So वो हमारे ऊपर है, हमारी फ्री विल है. We all have free will as जीवा. So हमें कैसे करना है वो हमको देखना है. लेकिन अब क्या होता है? कृष्णा रहे 10-11 साल वृंदावन में रहे, है ना? कृष्णा ने गोपी भाव देखा, राधा भाव देखा. कृष्णा रास लीला करते थे, and he would hide just for a few minutes to see what happens, and they will all start crying, है ना? Radharani says this verse in towards the end of Gopi Geet. Okay, she says, I'll just read this Gopi Geet is beautiful, so please read on your own. But she says, "Oh dearly beloved, your lotus feet are so soft that we place them on our breast, fearing that your feet will be hurt." Okay, आपके ये जो डायलॉग है ना, आपके पैर बहुत मुलायम है, जमीन पे मत रखिए, कांटा लग जाएगा या गंदे हो जाएंगे, समथिंग. So that comes from here कि आप हमारे छाती पे रखिए. Our life rests only in you. Our minds are filled with anxiety that your tender feet might be wounded by the pebbles as you roam about on the forest path. This is the feeling of Radharani. यत्ते सुजात चरणम्बुरुहं स्तनेषु भीताशनये प्रियदधिमहि कर्कशेषु तेनाटविमटसि तद्व्यक्तेन किं स्वेत् कूर्पादिभिर्भ्रमतिभिर्भवदायुषाम्ना. तो उनको ल्योर कर रही है, कृष्णा कहीं छुप गए हैं, बुला रहे हैं कि आप आके अपने पैर यहाँ पे रखिए, ऐसे इधर उधर मत घूमिए. And then they start crying very loudly. So what do they say? Shukdev Goswami बोलते हैं, Shri Shukovacha इति गोप्या प्रगायन्त्या प्रलपन्त्यश्च चित्रधा रुरुदुसु स्वरम राजन कृष्ण दर्शन लालसा. तो कृष्णा के लिए रो रही है, कृष्ण दर्शन लालसा. ओके, इसके लिए रो रही है सुस्वरम, बहुत जोर जोर से, जैसे हमको रोना चाहिए चैंटिंग करते हुए. हम तो कोई अटैचमेंट ही नहीं है, हम तो दुनिया में ही लगे हुए हैं, बट दे आर क्राइंग फॉर कृष्णा, सुस्वरम राजन. Krishna saw all this. Okay, Krishna has experienced this love. Okay, this is Radha Bhav. Do you think Krishna can reciprocate with this love? Krishna said, "Na, I reciprocate accordingly." Krishna was not able to reciprocate. Krishna said, "This is way beyond my capacity. I'm out of line here. I'm out of my depth here. I'm in over my limits here. This bhav I cannot reciprocate with. This is too high." That's why Krishna left. तो चैतन्य चरितामृत में बड़ी सुंदर वर्ष आती है. पहले ये वाली वर्ष आती है, ये यथा माम प्रपद्यन्ते ताम तथैव भजाम्यहम् हम. फिर चैतन्य चरितामृत में कृष्णदास कविराज बोलते हैं, कृष्णेरा प्रतिज्ञा एका आचे पूर्व हिता. कृष्ण ने एक प्रतिज्ञा ली थी पहले, ये आई चे भाजे कृष्णा तारा भाजे तैचे, कि जो मुझसे जैसे भजन करेगा मैं वैसे उसको रेसिप्रोकेट करूंगा. से प्रतिज्ञा भंगा हैला गोपीरा भजने ताहा ते प्रमाण कृष्णा श्री मुखा वचने. वो प्रतिज्ञा कृष्णा की भंग करवा दी गोपीस ने. सो कृष्णा ने जो प्रतिज्ञा ली थी इन भगवत गीता कि मैं रेसिप्रोकेट करता हूँ, वो गोपी भाव के आगे टिकती नहीं है. सो वो गोपी के भजन के आगे, गोपीरा भजन है, वो प्रतिज्ञा भंग हो गई. सो दिस इज द राधा भाव. This is the only verse in Srimad Bhagavatam where Shukdev Goswami, the parrot of Radharani, has dared to mention Radharani very, very subtly. So he says, he does not mention her name. He says, this particular gopi has perfectly worshipped the all-powerful personality of Godhead, Govinda, since he was so pleased with her that he abandoned the rest of us and brought her to a secluded place. तो उन्होंने अन्य राधितो नूनम ऐसे करके आराधना वर्ड यूज करके थोड़ा सा राधा रानी की तरफ हिंट किया है कि दिस गोपी इज मस्ट बी वेरी डियर टू कृष्णा बिकॉज ही टुक हर, he left us all alone and he just went with her. So this is Radha Rani's position. अब कृष्णा, एक थोड़ा सा कृष्णा के बारे में बोलते हैं. कृष्णा जो है उनकी पोजीशन क्या है? So everybody, so now you understand that Radha Rani has something that even Krishna does not have. Krishna wants it, right? So Krishna, and we know that जैसे विष्णु के बारे में बोलते हैं, वो योग निद्रा में बैठे होते हैं, right? He's always thinking about his devotees. So जो कृष्णा का पर्सनल फॉर्म है, जो सुप्रीम गोलोक में फॉर्म है, उसमें उनका नाम है राधिका रमन, राधा रमन बोलते हैं, because he's always meditating on Srimati Radharani. He's always absorbed in the thoughts of Srimati Radharani. So एक और नाम आता है कृष्णा का, I'm just talking about Krishna a little. एक नाम आता है मदन मोहन. मदन मोहन होता है, कृष्णा is all beautiful, right? All attractive. मदन कौन है? मदन is कामदेव और क्यूपिड. तो जो मदन को मोह लेते हैं कृष्णा, उनको बोलते हैं मदन मोहन. So Krishna is able, so कामदेव का असर हम सब पे चलता है, right? That's why people become lusty in this world, right? And you see people become allured or tempted towards opposite gender and whatnot. So that is Madan's or Kamdev's, Cupid's arrow on us. But उस Cupid को मोह लेने वाले is Madan Mohan. और राधा रानी का नाम है मदन मोहन मोहिनी, because she can allure even that मदन मोहन. तो ऐसे ये राधा रानी का ये स्टैचर है, दिस पोजीशन है कि वो उनको भी मोह लेती हैं. So what does Radha I'm sorry, ये छोड़ देते हैं क्योंकि हम इस पे करेंगे बाद में कुछ थोड़ा. So okay, थोड़ा सा I just wanted to talk about Krishna's pastimes with. अच्छा, let me give me 5-10 minutes. So ये तो कृष्णा है, हमने पहले भी बात की थी. कृष्णा comes in so many forms trying to please Radha Rani, and Radha Rani sometimes goes into this man or transcendental anger, and then Krishna has to come in different forms trying to please her, appease her. ये सब वो pastimes हैं. Okay, Radha Rani का फिर ठीक है finish करते हैं. So this bhav that she feels, this is also described. This is very rare to have in this world. Okay, this is most brilliant, very rare. It's like a brilliant jewel. It's called Unnat Ujjwal Rasa. Okay, this is Vraj Ras. This is Bhakti Ras. And Krishna is very hungry for this Vraj Ras, for this Bhakti Ras, for this Radha Bhav. Okay, it's called Unnat Ujjwal Neel Mani. सो दिस उन्नत उज्जवल भाव, इसके बारे में कुछ वर्सेस हैं चैतन्य चरितामृत में. वो बोलते हैं अलादीन सार प्रेम, प्रेम सार भाव. अलादीन मतलब अलादीनी शक्ति या प्लेजर, उसका सार, उसका असेंस है भाव. ठीक है, भाव मतलब जो लोगों को फील होता है. प्रेम सार भाव, प्रेम का असेंस है भाव. तो हम उसको कंडेंस करते रहे. मान लो आप किसी चीज को उबाल रहे हो, है ना, वो उसमें से उसकी सारे निकालते जाओगे पानी, और वो कंडेंस या कॉन्सेंट्रेट होता जाएगा. तो प्रेम का सार है भाव. भावेरा परमाकाष्ठा, जो भाव की पराकाष्ठा है. नाम महाभाव, उसको बोलते हैं महाभाव. तो मैं इतनी देर से महाभाव वर्ड यूज कर रही हूँ या राधा भाव वर्ड यूज कर रही हूँ. सो प्रेम का जो सबसे बड़ी पराकाष्ठा है, कृष्णा's लव, द टॉप मोस्ट लव दैट एनीबॉडी हैज, दैट इज कॉल्ड महाभाव. ओके, दैट इज नाम महाभाव. महाभाव स्वरूपा. नाउ वी आर सर्कलिंग बैक टू आवर ओरिजिनल, द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट वी टॉक्ड अबाउट, कि वो महाभाव की स्वरूपा, महाभाव स्वरूपा श्री राधा ठाकुरानी, सर्वगुण खणी कृष्णा कांता शिरोमणि. सो उस महाभाव की जो स्वरूपा है, अगर सारी दुनिया का सारा लव जो है वो राधा रानी से ही आ रहा है, अगर उस सारे लव को आप कंडेंस करते जाओ, बॉयल करते जाओ, तो जो आपको महाभाव मिलेगा, वो महाभाव है श्रीमती राधा ठाकुरानी. और कृष्णा कांता शिरोमणि, शी इज द टॉप मोस्ट. सो इसलिए कृष्णा भी, एज यू सी, कृष्णा कभी गोपी बन के आते हैं, कभी कुछ बन के आते हैं, टू ट्राई टू सर्व राधा रानी. सो वो भी राधा रानी को सर्व करते हैं. दैट्स व्हाई ही वांट्स अस टू एंगेज इन द सर्विस ऑफ राधा रानी आल्सो. और ये एक बहुत ही सुंदर है जो चैतन्य भागवत में वृंदावन दास ठाकुर ने लिखा है, कि हमें किस मूड में भक्ति करनी चाहिए. तो कई लोग भक्ति कई तरीके के मूड में करते हैं, कोई लक्ष्मी नारायण, कोई राम सीता, लेकिन हमें किस मूड में भक्ति रिकमेंडेड की गई है, वो ये मूड है, वो है आराध्यो भगवान ब्रजेश तनयास, तद्धामा वृंदावना, रम्या काचिदुपासना व्रजवधू, वर्गेण वा कल्पिता. श्रीमद्भागवतं प्रमाणं अम्लं, प्रेमा पुमार्थो महान्, श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभोर्मतमिदं, तत्राधरा न परा. सो बेसिकली ये राधा भाव इतना हाई है कि हमको ये रिकमेंड किया गया है कि वी शुड ट्राई टू एम फॉर गोपी भाव, राधा भाव. ओके, आराध्यो भगवान, हमें उस भगवान की आराधना करनी है जो कहाँ पे रहते हैं, वृंदावन में, वृंदावन धाम में रहते हैं. और किस भाव में करनी है, रम्या काचिद उपासना व्रजवधू की भाव में उपासना करनी है. और हमारा टॉप मोस्ट, तो हमारे भगवान होने चाहिए वृंदावन चंद्र कृष्णा. हमारे भाव होना चाहिए गोपी भाव. हमारा स्क्रिप्चर क्या होना चाहिए टॉप मोस्ट, श्रीमद् भागवतम प्रमाणम, नॉट भगवत गीता, द श्रीमद् भागवतम, श्रीमद् भागवतम प्रमाणम ममलम. और ये किसकी ओपिनियन है, श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभुर मतमिदम. ये श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु का मत है, क्योंकि वो कौन है, वो कृष्णा है, who came to understand this Radha Bhav. So Krishna को भी ये राधा भाव समझ नहीं आता. There is one thing, we said that he's full of all opulences, he has all knowledge, he is the source of all ज्ञान in this world, right? He says कि मैंने ब्रह्मा को ये knowledge दी है ना, लेकिन this knowledge he does not have. He does not know what Radha Bhav is, and that's why he could not reciprocate with it. That's why he had to leave. ये यथामाम प्रपद्यन्ते नहीं कर पाए थे वो. So he wants to understand what Radharani feels like. He wants to understand. He wants to feel that bliss that Radharani feels, that pleasure, that love she feels. So he comes So Krishna, when he comes in the mood and complexion of Radharani, that's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on the right side, as you see. So this is that is given in Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is ultimately the last instruction of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Sarva dharman parityaja mam ekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayami ma shucha. तो ये वर्स बोलती है कि सर्व धर्मान परित्यज, सारे धर्मों को, गिव अप ऑल दीज अदर लोअर प्रिंसिपल्स, माम एकम शरणम व्रजा, सिर्फ मेरी शरण में आ जाओ, ठीक है. अहम त्वाम सर्व पापेभ्यो, डोंट वरी अबाउट एनी पाप और एनीथिंग, आई विल टेक केयर ऑफ इट. Okay, let go of everything. माम एकम शरणम व्रजा अहम त्वाम सर्व पापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि, मैं छुड़वा दूंगा, मैं खत्म कर दूंगा. I will nullify, I will annihilate, I'll eradicate all the sinful reactions, everything. Don't worry about anything. So surrender करो, and that surrender is in this mood of गोपी भाव. अब कुछ आचार्य इसमें बोलते हैं कि कृष्णा ने यहाँ पर भी व्रज के बारे में लिखा है. उन्होंने लिखा है माम एकम शरणम व्रजा, क्योंकि that व्रज is always in the topmost in head of Krishna. वो किसी तरीके से हमको व्रज भाव देना चाहते हैं, व्रज भक्ति, व्रज रस देना चाहते हैं. व्रज का मतलब होता है गो, इसमें जो ट्रांसलेशन है उसमें होता है गो और कम इन दिस मूड. ओके, माम एकम शरणम व्रजा. हाँ, तो आचार्य बोलते हैं कि हाँ, कि व्रज का मतलब ऐसे भी है कि व्रज भक्ति में चले जाओ या व्रज भाव में चले जाओ, अपने घर को वृंदावन, अपने हृदय को वृंदावन बना लो, एंड इन दैट मूड सरेंडर अनटू मी. सो दिस इज आल्सो, हाँ, oh, this is appearance of Radharani. This is so Radharani, when she was born, she would not open her eyes until she saw Krishna. पहले तो बड़ी reluctantly she agreed to come. कृष्णा ने कहा कि प्लीज आओ, तो उन्होंने कहा कि मेरी शर्त है, गोवर्धन को आना होगा, यमुना को आना होगा, वृंदावन को प्रकट होना होगा, तब मैं आऊंगी. And I have to see you. You have to be the first person that I see. So she would not open her eyes. So उनके parents वृषभानु और कीर्तिदा सुंदरी सोचते थे कि that she is maybe blind है, mute है, deaf है, कुछ सुनाई नहीं दे रहा, कुछ दिखाई नहीं दे रहा, कुछ बोल नहीं पा रही, बस ऐसे पड़ी हैं. हाँ, तो फिर नारद मुनि ने ये बोला कि आप इनको बुलाइए, नंद महाराज और यशोदा को बुलाइए उनके पुत्र के साथ. And then she, a festival पे, and then when Krishna came in front of her, then she opened her eyes. So she has eyes for nobody else but Krishna. So this is the mood that we're trying to develop, that we have eyes for nobody else but Krishna. Okay. I think we'll stop. This is, thank you so much for listening. Let's take any questions. If not, then we can go on to the next thing. I had some pastimes, but we don't have time. Any questions? I know that Radha Bhav, Radharani, it's a lot to digest. It's a very lofty, very intricate, very confidential subject matter. And this was just my, very feeble attempt to present something about Radharani in the hope that Krishna will be pleased and Radharani will be pleased. But we can't understand even a fraction of the emotion, the love that she feels. But at least we can try to, we can see what our aim is, what the highest. अगर हमको topper बनना हो तो हमको पता होना चाहिए ना कि expectation क्या है, 100 marks कहाँ पे मिलते हैं. So at least we know that our Aradhya Bhagwan is Radharani now, right? Everybody knows. So, and if somebody asks you why she's on the altar if she's not the wife, I'm hoping everybody can answer. And you understand the identity, the feelings, the mood of Radharani. And there are so many pastimes where Krishna is expressing his own dasyam towards Radharani. उसमें से एक पास टाइम ये है, मैं क्योंकि हम उस पर कुछ करेंगे तो थोड़ा बताना पड़ेगा. हाँ, we can do it very quickly. मैं थोड़ा क्विकली बताती हूँ. I don't have pictures actually. So क्या हुआ था एक बार, हम I will try to enact this pastime if possible. एक बार क्या हुआ कि एक आचार्य थे हमारे. This is before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time. Okay, his name was Jayadev Goswami. So Jayadev Goswami wrote beautiful Geet Govind. Okay, Geet Govind is a very confidential song that he wrote. So as he was writing, he entered into the pastime of Radha Krishna. Okay, in the pastime where Krishna is late and Radharani is sitting in मान. तो कृष्णा हमेशा लेट होते हैं, उसके बहुत सारे pastimes हैं, ठीक है. तो एक बार उन्होंने वो इस pastime में enter कर गए और उन्होंने देखा Radharani is sitting in this मान, ठीक है. मान होता है गुस्सा या transcendental anger of Radharani when she is upset with Krishna. So he's thinking to himself, oh wow, Radharani is in Man again. Let's see what Krishna will do this time to pacify her. Okay. So he suddenly sees that Krishna is putting her feet on his head. तो वो बोलते हैं, तो उनके मुंह से एक वर्स निकलती है, because गीत गोविंद is his devotional ecstasy. Okay, this is directly revealed to him by Krishna. Whatever realizations he's feeling, whatever he's pastimes he's being revealed, that is what he's writing in गीत गोविंद. तो वो बोलते हैं, उनके मुंह से एक वर्स निकलती है, स्मरल गरल खंडनम मम शीरसी मंडनम, and then he stops. Oh no, what am I saying? That's not right. I should not be saying this. How can Krishna put Radharani's feet on his head? That's not right. That's not right at all. So Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. तो वो कहते हैं, मैं नहाने जा रहा हूँ, मैं कुछ चेंज करता हूँ, I need to refresh my mind. तो अपनी वाइफ को बोलते हैं, मैं जा रहा हूँ. चले जाते हैं. तभी वाइफ देखती है कि एकदम से वापस भी आ गए जयदेव गोस्वामी, और अब बहुत खुश लग रहे हैं. गए तो बड़े परेशान थे और अब आए तो बहुत खुश हैं. एंड ही हैज दिस ब्यूटीफुल गार्लैंड अराउंड हिज नेक एंड ही इज लाइक हैप्पी एंड लुकिंग वेरी ब्यूटीफुल एंड देयर इज दिस वेरी नाइस एफल्जेंस कमिंग आउट ऑफ हिम. तो वो बोलते हैं, अरे पद्मावती कितनी सुंदर लग रही हो तुम, कितनी प्यारी लग रही हो. क्या बनाया है खाने में? कहती, खाना तो अभी लगा रही हो, तो बहुत जल्दी आ गया, अब तो नहाने में बहुत देर लगती है. नहीं, आज जल्दी नहा लिया. ठीक है, तुम खाना लगाओ, मैं थोड़ा सा कुछ काम करता हूँ, मैं कुछ लिखता हूँ. वो जाके लिखते हैं, जयदेव गोस्वामी कुछ लिखने लग जाते हैं और फिर उनका खाना लग जाता है. तो वो पद्मावती के साथ बैठ के खाना खाते हैं. बोलते हैं कि आज तो क्या खाना बना है, तुम्हारे हाथ में क्या जादू है, कितना. वो कहते हैं कि स्वामी आप कभी भी इतना ज्यादा मेरी प्रेज करना और खाना ये सब तो हमेशा बनाते हैं, इतना क्या हो गया आज? बस तुम तो इतनी अच्छी डिवोटी हो, क्या बताऊं, तुम कितना ख्याल रखती हो मेरा, कितनी सेवा करती हो, मैं तो धन्य हो. ऐसे ऐसे करके बहुत ज्यादा वो खुश हैं. फिर वो खा पी के चले जाते हैं. तभी फिर से वो वापस आते हैं. अब फिर से वो थोड़े से ऐसे डाउन एंड थोड़े अपसेट से लग रहे हैं. तो कहते हैं, आप अभी गए थे, अब फिर से आ गए, अब कहाँ जा, क्या हो रहा है? कहते फिर से आ गया मतलब, अभी तो मैं तो नहाने गया था ना. कहते आपने लेकिन खाना वगैरह खा लिया, आप क्या कहाँ गए थे? अब आप खाना खा लिया? मैंने तो खाना नहीं खाया. तो वो बोलते हैं, हाँ मैंने आपको अपने हाथों से खाना खिलाया, आपने मेरी बहुत प्रशंसा की थी और आप कह रहे थे मैं बहुत सुंदर लग रही हूँ आज, और आपने मेरे हाथों की प्रशंसा की थी, मैं कितने सॉफ्ट और कितना अच्छा खाना बनाती हूँ. तो आपने कुछ लिखा भी था वहां जाके? तुम्हारा दिमाग खराब है, कुछ लिखा था? क्या बोल रहे हो? तो वो जाके देखते हैं क्या लिखा था मैंने, मैं कब हुआ ये सब. वो देखते हैं, उसमें लिखा हुआ था, स्मरल गरल खंडनम मम शीरसी मंडनम देहि पाद पल्लवम उदारम. तो उसमें लिखा था, उसमें बेसिकली वो वर्स जो उन्होंने शुरू की थी और अपने आप को इंटरप्ट कर दिया था कि दिस डज नॉट सीम राइट, दैट वर्स वाज कंप्लीट. तो तभी उनको समझ आता है कि ये जो लिखा था ये तो कृष्णा आए थे. तो उन्होंने पूछा, क्या वो व्यक्ति बहुत, वो मेरे साथ दिखता था? उन्होंने कहा, हाँ तुम्हारे जैसा दिखता था, लेकिन बहुत ज्यादा कुछ उसमें ऑरा थी, कुछ एफल्जेंस, कुछ ब्रिलियंस थी, कुछ बहुत ही अलग मूड में थे, बहुत खुश और हाँ बहुत प्रशंसा कर रहे थे. उन्होंने खाना खाया मेरे हाथ से. तो उन्होंने कहा कि तुम तो धन्य हो गए, तुम कृष्णा को तुमने डायरेक्ट सेवा करने को मिला, तुमने खाना खिलाया कृष्णा को अपने हाथों से. So Krishna, basically हुआ ये कि जो वो वर्स थी, Krishna did not like the fact. So Jayadev Goswami stopped because he thought that this is not right that Krishna should put Radharani's feet on his head. तो वो इसीलिए वो दुखी हो गए, चले गए थे कि मैंने ऐसा गलत विचार कैसे आया मेरे दिमाग में. लेकिन Krishna accepted this because Krishna likes to put Radharani's feet on his head. So he actually finished that verse, Dehi pad pallavam udaram, कि अपने पाद जो लोटस फीट है वो मेरे सर पे रख दो प्लीज, उदारम. So like that, he completed that verse. So that verse is in Geet Govind. This is Jayadev Goswami's pastime. Okay, we'll stop here. Thank you everyone for joining. वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री राधे श्याम. This is Srimad Bhagavatam. The Bhadra Purnima कब है? Bhadra Purnima आने वाली है. So please, on Bhadra Purnima, whoever Srimad Bhagavatam says, whoever distributes, donates, whoever invites Srimad Bhagavatam in their house, they are very their door to Vaikuntha's, door to the spiritual world open for them. So please invite Srimad Bhagavatam. This will also help us in our book distribution endeavors and in other festivals that we conduct. I will also show my book that I don't know where it went. Yeah, This just came out. It's on Amazon, and we have some copies here. Please feel free to get. This will again just helping us in our endeavors. I've been writing this for last 2 years. Thank you so much, Hare Krishna.
From this, and I think we personally, she has written this, published this, but all the proceeds go to.
Very bold. Okay.